Bonding with Bond, written by S. Paul, published in the year 2019. Meeting Ruskin Bond will always make you intrinsically happy because his portly and avuncular appearance has something very unique and adorable. An editor friend of mine told me many years ago, and when I got an opportunity to meet him on his 75th birthday on May 19, 2009 at Landour, Missouri, those words flashed through my mind. I rather casually accompanied a BBC correspondent friend of mine who interviewed him. Since my friend was interviewing him, I had a vantage opportunity to observe the man whose beautiful stories and novels still gladden our hearts, no, souls. Like James Bond, Ruskin Bond also strikes a quick rapport not just with his readers but also with the visitors. By the way, there is something very positive about Missouri. The ambience of the place seems to make people very nice, humble, and accessible. My late friend Tom Alter also hailed from Missouri, and he too was an embodiment of humility. Ruskin Bond regaled us with his anecdotes. When my correspondent friend asked him whether he ever longed for going back to England, Bond replied in his trademark humorous manner, "England will not accept me. Moreover, I will not get to eat the tasty jamuns and lychees of Dehradun and Missouri in England. I will be an odd Englishman out in the UK." Needless to reiterate, Bond is genuinely fond of India and its people. Despite being in the middle of sweltering summer in northern and rest of India, Missouri was relatively cool. He enjoyed the climate of Missouri, Dehradun, and Simla. He added that he loved mangoes, especially Daseri of Malihabad, Lucknow, and that was also a potent reason not to go back to England. Where on earth will I get so many varieties mangoes? He asked. He served us fresh mangoes from his orchard and enumerated upon that particular variety whose name I am forgetting because of a hiatus of a decade. Bond showed us his reading and writing table and his ink pens. He still writes with an ink pen and doesn't use a computer. Though he never tied the knot, he lives at Landour, Missouri, with his adopted family. He fondly told us about his father, whom he has lost when he was young. My friend asked him as to what was the key to his ever youthfulness. He smilingly said, "No malice and rancor for anyone." There was no air of arrogance to his persona and no haughtiness English people are infamously known for. He answered very nicely and made us feel at home. Once the interview got over, he gifted us the copies of his first novel, The Room on the Roof, the semi-autobiographical story of an orphaned Anglo-Indian boy named Rusty. He autographed the copies. I still have that book. It was indeed an invigorating meeting with the great raconteur. His convivial company enthralled us. Long live Mr. Bond. May you keep entertaining us with your writings. Thank you for listening. Now, some of the words and their meanings. Bonding with Bond. Here, bonding means formation of close relationship as between a mother and child. Meeting Ruskin Bond will always make you intrinsically happy. Here, intrinsically means naturally. Because his portly and avuncular appearance. Here, portly means having a round, stout body. Avuncular means kind and friendly towards a younger or less experienced person. Adorable means lovable, delightful. Since my friend was interviewing him, I had a vantage opportunity. Here, vantage means a position that is likely provide an advantage. I rather casually accompanied a BBC correspondent friend. Accompany means to go with someone to somewhere as a companion or escort. Mr. Ruskin Bond regaled us with his many anecdotes. Regale means entertain with talk. When my correspondent friend asked him whether he ever longed for going back to England, here, longed means a feeling of wanting something very much. The ambience of the place seems to make people very nice. Ambience means climate, atmosphere of a place. My late friend Tom Alter also hailed from Missouri, and he too was an embodiment of humility. Embodiment means a visible form of an idea or quality. Humility means modesty, meekness. Despite being in the middle of sweltering summer in northern and rest of India, here sweltering means uncomfortably hot. He added that he loved mangoes, especially Dasari of Malihabad, Lucknow, and that was also a potent reason not to go back to England. Here, potent means powerful. Orchard means a piece of enclosed land with fruit trees. I am forgetting the name of variety of mango because of hiatus of a decade. Here, hiatus means a break or long interval. Though he never tied the knot, he lives at Landor, Missouri with his adopted family. Tie the knot means get married. No malice or rancor for anyone, he said. Malice means the desire to harm someone. Rancor means bitterness or hate. It was indeed an invigorating meeting. Invigorate means give strength or energy to. His convivial company enthralled us. Convivial means friendly. Enthrall means charm or captivate. Thank you.